Hello everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Got some questions earlier in the week. Thought I'd go over them in detail and do a video on them. First question is best books on risk models. These are the books I started out with about 8-9 years ago. The first book I would recommend is if you have the time to read them and the dedication, is Paul Wilmot, the book series. This one's John Hull, Risk Management Financial Institutions. It's from an institutional point of view. It's pretty involved, but I can't remember how many pages it is. So it's not a quick read. The other book I could recommend is, as I said, the Paul Wilmot Quant Finance series. I think there's 3 or 4. So, la-di-da-di-da. Okay, so here's a book series, $300 Canadian. You can get them used, and I don't know how many books there are. I think there's 3, it looks like. And these are pretty involved. I'll go over everything in terms of what you can imagine on the institutional level, including these derivatives, credit risk, value of the firm, default, risk of default, tear sheets for fixed income, empirical behavior, spot interest, rate, equity, FX term sheets, so on and so forth. All right, so if you want to really quickly learn, I find the documentation for MathWorks or for MATLAB is quite good. Here's an example. Risk modeling, they have toolboxes that are dedicated to these areas. Value at risk, conditional value at risk, risk factor analysis, optimization, machine learning methodology, smart beta, exposure, so on and so forth. So you might want to check these out. Let me know what you think. All right, next question. I would appreciate my guidance. Want to reach out to ask you for some advice and guidance. I'm not a programmer. I'm trying to create a solution that will allow me to work with live tick data, forex mainly to create live dashboards, currency strength, momentum, and historical data to conduct further analysis. I was thinking to feed this data into a database, and I saw in your video that you are doing something similar. I wanted to check your advice as to the method of getting live tick data, something that does not cost a fortune but would be ideal. Spoke to a freelancer who said JForex API is only a Java library and would not allow me to work with live tick data. This freelancer sounds like an idiot. That's not true. I've had a look at a few tools to connect Dukascopy to export historical data, and you can do that through a Python package called Duka. It's just a live tick data part that I'm not sure about. Okay, I'm going to go into further detail with this. Just see actually, don't get out of this. Okay. Now, the thing is, the first place I would suggest if you want live tick data is 2 places. You could do, now, one place you could start with is at my YouTube channel at youtube.com/quantlabs. Go into the playlist tab right here, and you will find IQ feed section right here. In here I've got a variety of tools, forex, which you can get for as low as $30 a month. Let me show you that. So if you go to iqfeed.net, you can get, for traders, real-time data for forex fees. Here, if you look at IQ Feed Forex service only, $30 a month. That's tick data included, and that data source, as far as I know, is FXCM at the time. You have FXCM, and now if you want to expand the different sources, you can add additional feeds as well. There's the 10-4 option, which I've talked about numerous times. So if you look for IQ feed 10-4, see if this is still part of the same. They still have it, that is. 10-4, here we go. So DTN provides multiple sources, 10-4, multiple contributors, and FXCM. So that's a $30 a month one. But if you want additional sources, another $40, you pay, I believe it's another $25. So these are all the different sources from different banks throughout the world. Includes spot as well if you wanted. So that's pretty affordable. Now, if you are going to use this for live trading, it's always been recommended to use the same data from your brokers. So I'll address that in the next paragraph. I'm still going to get and feed data into a database that saw your video that you're doing something similar. I want your advice as to the method getting live data. If you want that, go back to my playlist option in the playlist tab here. Look for a section on Redis. Redis NoSQL database. Have a variety of options there to help you out. Yeah, right here. So there's so many videos there. Okay, so that's all fine and good. So you could get more information there. Now, this freelancer business is about J4X API. J4X is a platform that's proprietary to Dukascopy, probably one of the better forex brokers out there out of Switzerland. They do not take U.S. residents, but they're quite good. It's Java, and yes, you can work with live tick data. I do it every day, multiple times a day. The best way to do that, if you need to know the details to educate your freelancer who sounds like an idiot, just look up J4X API, Java docs, look up iHistory. And here what you'll do is you'll be able to get access to the different types of data you want. So in your case, you want tick data. Right here, iTick. So let's say you want last tick right here. So you can get your tick data right here on your instrument that you subscribe to. Okay, so there's goes right down to detail at both tick and bar level. So that is a bunch of baloney. Also, if you want to know more about J4X, there's a couple options I can give you. The first is to look up, again, on my YouTube channel. So if you go into my YouTube channel, go under, once again, under playlist, look for Dukascopy right here. In here, you'll find lots and lots of examples and tutorials to get you up and running. If you want to see more videos, if you go to my quantlabs .store, let me just repeat that. Quantlabs, STTORE. So it's quantlabs.store. This will take you down to the video section. And I have two very affordable videos at $47 and $37 right here to learn about programming with a algorithmic based. So if you are a developer, you can use this one, again in Java. If you're a non-programmer, you can use the tool Visual J4X to be able to build and understand the process of building out your strategies and trading ideas. You could use this video as well. So do remember that, all right? Okay, back to the last question. I've also had a look at a few tools to connect Dukascopy to export historical tick data. The package that I was referring to, if you go to GitHub or do a search on Google, GitHub, Duka, and this is a package that I was referring to. As you can see, it's a historical data downloader. It works, but as far as I know, the latest information you'll get is up to yesterday, so you won't be able to get the same day. But it's in an unlimited way. So if you want historical data, this is a good place to go using this package called Duka. Okay, one last question. Any advice would be much appreciated. Well, sounds like I've answered all your questions. Hopefully I'll help you out and help out others as well. Okay, have a good day. See you.